A little bit different than normal because that I have two separate ships up on one satellite, and they are in orbit. So I'll show these to you guys. I also have one sun. That's this one here, but it's so far out here and orbiting the sun. It, like, here's, I think this is Kerbin. Yeah, it shot in this direction. It's trying to get to the moon because it was situated over here on this side of Kerbin, and it literally shot past the moon, wrapped around it once, and then came over here and started an orbit around the sun. It's not been a good day for this ship because the little Kerbals on it are all sorts of dead, and no, it's not good for anybody. But I've got, Jesus, that zoomed way out there. Zoom back in on the planet here. I have this spacecraft that is in a orbit linear to Kerbin. And I have this space probe that is also in a linear orbit to Kerbin. And I have another space station core that is in a lateral orbit. A lateral orbit to Kerbin. If I could English, that would be wonderful. Can't say that 5 times fast, but thanks for the suggestion there, Amanda. But my goal today is to get a rocket, or even just a space station bit, into space to have it go in a bisecting orbit, which is at a 90-degree angle to the lateral orbit one. You know, for anyone that was curious, that's what that means. So since this little craft here is going up and down around Kerbin, the one that I'm trying to get to go out now is going to be going at like a left to top left to bottom right pattern, or bottom right to top left, depending on how it decides to do its thing. Because I don't know how it's going to decide to work itself. But we're going to build us a rocket and try and get into space. And I might mess around with the space plane hangar and try to get a pretty good amount of stuff done in this episode. I want to fly a plane and circumnavigate all of Kerbin in one trip. I might save that for last, because I got an announcement for you guys about some stuff. I know Kedari has an announcement. Oh God, 24/7. That's me. Announcements all day. But let's build us a rocket. And because we're going to be attempting to go into that kind of orbit, I want to build something that can double as a satellite. Let's see here. I need... Ooh, what are you? Oh, you're so tiny. You. I want you. Whatever you are, you can just fuck right off. Don't know why you got stuck there and didn't register. now I need some stuff for science. For science! Let's see, I think I'm gonna get this mobile processing lab. Take it up. And now that I think about it, this is gonna serve as more of a, space station than it will well, basically anything else. But that's okay, because space stations are cool. I've already built one off on my own that was kind of shit. Need a surface scanning module. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys don't like the, need a narrowband scanner. I know a lot of you guys don't like the Kerbal Space Program videos, and that's cool. You're entitled to not like them, but there are people out there that do like them, so I do them for those people. The ones that actually enjoy watching them. And I'm going to get a survey scanner. It's going to sit right on top of this. There we go. Now I just need to go and put on some solar panels. If I can remember where the hell those are. Doodly-doo. Where the fuck are the solar panels? Are they in utility? I think they might be in utility. Yes. For those of you that don't know, now you will. Solar panels are in utility. Did those just merge with the spaceship? Okay, whatever that was, it happened. There we go. Now, are these the ones that extend, or are those... No, those are just the photovoltaic cells. Those are not the ones I need. I need the extendable solar panels. I guess these will do. That works. Now, when this gets into space, I'll be able to extend all of these panels out. Those aren't really that big, but I don't need huge solar panels on the... Well, I need at least the longer ones. So that it doesn't just look like a little tiny thing. Where are the bigger solar panels? This is what I don't like about this game. Things are increasingly difficult to find. Those are thermal control systems. I guess these are the only ones they have, the 1x6s. Now, they did have some that were bigger. They were 2x6 or 6x4, something like that. But there's the main construct of my spaceship. I need a decoupler. And those are going to be in structural. Stack decoupler is way too tiny. Why you gotta be so tiny, decouplers? There we go. That's a good hefty decoupler. Now I need to add some good fuel tanks to this. I think 3 of them. Should be enough to get me to space. Hello, Harmony. Welcome to the stream. I need to move that. Not just that one. Need to move the whole thing. Cooperate with me, spaceship. Alright, like I said, I think 3 of them should be enough to get me into space. I think I'm gonna go with the Reliant. No, that's too small. Skipper? Maybe? I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna go with the mainsail, because it's got the most thrust. No, I'm just trying to figure out how to get all of this to move as a single unit, which for whatever reason is becoming increasingly difficult for me. Where are these space planes? There we go. Put those on in a stack of 3. And that should be all of the goodness. I think. Now I'm just gonna put some clamps on it. There they are. Clamperinos. Clamped! Alright. Okay, that should be the last thing to fire, but this needs to be moved down into the clamp region. Alright, now we're gonna fly. Hopefully. If it don't explode first. Had that happen a time or two. Just right on the runway. It's launch pad. It's not a runway. Turn on SAS. Give it full throttle and whoosh. Oh, look at her. She's pretty. And honestly, it doesn't even have to be a bilateral orbit. I'll be happy with any kind of orbit out of this thing. That is a big, hefty rocket. I think my thrusters have been going for a full 30 seconds now, and I'm only at like 1,800 meters. Wow. This rocket's a big, big rocket. But some people out there will appreciate that I have a big rocket. In the game, you perverts. God. There's only 2 people that in existence that should appreciate that I have a big rocket. Me and my wife. Because that means I can get to the moon quicker. You're all perverted. I know what you're sitting out there thinking. Oh no, he's talking about his penis, yeah. Yeah, I said penis. No, I was talking about rocket.
That wanted to build the cock rocket, okay?
You did want to build a cock rocket.
I did. I still do. One of these days I will build a cock rocket.
Alright.
I'll name it.
I'm going to cut my engines now and see where I'm at. In terms of space existence. Okay, I need to turn apparently super slow. Full throttle it on up there, friendo. Yes, Harmony, that is perfectly fine. You go ahead and draw my OC and Amanda's OC. That would be very nice. Yeah, I'm talking about my big
love
rocket.
for her to draw ROCs. Because I've seen her art and it's really cute.
Mm-hmm. It is. She's a really good artist.
While you were asleep once, I went through her like YouTube channel and like watched all of her speed paints.
Come on, even out the orbit. I've got bilateral. It just needs to even out. Please.
I would click play and I was the little giggling candle
Oh,
character that I have.
oh, oh,
And it
please.
You know where the first word of it's like all the way across? Yeah, my candle in that.
We have achieved bilateral orbit, guys. No, we have not achieved bilateral orbit yet. I need to throttle back up a bit and let that round itself out.
I clicked play on all code. The layer of code is like here. And guess what my little panda thing did?
Hmm.
It didn't even clear the first level of clouds.
Round out. Round out. No, not that steep.
Just making sure.
Round yourself. I ran out of fuel.
Oh, they're dead now.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna slingshot right around the Earth and impact over here in fucking Guatemala. There's my apoapsis and my
Is
periapsis.
she in the YouTube stuff group?
Um, Alice,
Yeah, that.
Harmony Draconicus. Yeah, she's
Alice Little?
she's in the group. Yeah, I have an apoapsis and a periapsis, so I can go ahead and I can separate the next stage here. Oh, and I have a space station.
Yeah, there.
Oh, so that you know, Harmony, Amanda was asking if you were in the group, and she was going to send you
I
a...
sent her my rough sheet for Morning Glory.
Yeah,
to her
she
account.
sent you a reference sheet for her OC, so that you'd have all the different colors and stuff that go with it. So...
I was so used to thinking of her as Harmony that I forgot what her Facebook name was.
Here's my satellite space station thing. Now for the most fun moment in the game. I get... No, not crew hatch.
Watching me walk an invisible photograph was actually more fun.
I get to extend my solar panels. Oh. Extend my pretties. Yes. Yes, I cannot see the third one. I know it's on here. That is not the third one. Where's the third one at? Tornado bicycle. Where'd it go? Did it Tom Brady me? Did it just fuck off and disappear? It deflated the balls. Damn you, Tom Brady. Damn you to hell. Okay, let's observe the mystery goo in space. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have become brittle. Ew. Well, at least I have 2 solar panels extended now. And deploy scanner! Yes! Perform an orbital survey. What? I need an orbit what now? Between 60 and who what? 60 kilometers and 1,500 kilometers? Oh yeah, dude, I'm way beyond that. No. There's no way I'm getting to a 1,500 kilometer place ever. I'm up in the... Well, I'm just super fucking high. Time to go around the Earth. Oh, wait, why did it do that? It took away my ability to go 1,000 times time. You asshole. At least from here I might be able to find that other frickin' solar panel. Nope, still hidden in the darkness. Cool! Why am I re-entering the atmosphere?